325 Durango here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And really, this is sharp shape. This is nice fused fifth wheel. If I was being hypercritical, the only thing I can really say about it is that you're beginning to see a small amount of sticker peel in a few places. And that is really the most I can say to take away from this one. It is in good shape. The basement here is huge. It's not a drop frame basement, but it really doesn't need to be. Drop frame basements are awesome, and if you watch a bunch of my videos, I'll tell you how it's a huge storage space, because it is. It's massive. But most of the time, you need a wide storage space like this, not a tall storage space. And I guess everyone's camping needs are a little different, but for most people, you're going to find this type of basement most advantageous. Look at the cap on this thing. That's got a mean looking beefy sort of cap on it. This is a triple slide. You're going to have a huge living room in here. Two big slides in the living room to give you lots of breathing space, and a full bedroom slide. All the seals and whatnot look like they've been well maintained. Any used RV with the plastic screw trim like this, you're going to see a little bit of this kind of stuff. And this is when the sun and the heat hits the stuff and then it cools down. It just sort of shrinks and loses its elasticity. It could be replaced if you want. It's truly just a cosmetic item. Now, you'll notice that the Fender Skirt here is missing. We had already come up to trade figures with these folks. As they were hauling it to our dealership to pick up their new RV, they had a blowout. They had a tire blowout, and it damaged a little bit of the floor right here, and it ripped off this Fender Skirt. You can kind of see how it's a little bent up as a result. Unfortunately, that is a potential of any RV that could happen. We've gone through and we've totally replaced the floor. We stand behind our work. That floor is as good, if not equal or better than the day it was factory built. But again, a Fender Skirt like that is purely cosmetic. My understanding is we have the Fender Skirt on order. So at the end of the day, you probably never would have noticed the difference. But remember that we're being fair and we're being honest, and we're telling you everything there is to know about this RV, everything we reasonably can share in a short video like this. Always call. Always come put your hands on any used RV before you make an investment. That's just smart sense anyway. Those are things that I recommend. You know, I'm an RV owner. I have a little Jayco that I go camping in, and it's, you know, I didn't spend my money any different from you guys, you know. I wouldn't expect you to need or want less information than I wanted, and so I respect that process. That's why I like to give you all that information. I like to share with you the good, bad, and ugly. I can see a few spots where the sealant is beginning to look a little dry. Everything looks fine right now that I can see. But, you know, in a year or two, you may want to have to look at doing some spot resealing here and there. This does have a power awning on it to give you some nice awning shade at the single push of a button, which is really handy. And as soon as I stepped inside, I was really glad to see the nicer honey oak finish on the cabinetry here. And I love the texture they have on these doors. That is sharp. So again, two big super slides in the living room, giving us a massive living room space here. Yeah, if you're tired of bumping into each other, this is a good floor plan for you, because that should be a thing of the past. Residential fan up here giving us lots of airflow, and if you want to open windows and vents and stuff, this is a slick floor plan to get lots of comfortable airflow. This is a 30 amp unit, so you can take it pretty much anywhere. I'm eyeballing it here. I want to say that's an 8 cubic foot fridge. It might be a 10, but I believe it's an 8. So you do have a little extra cold storage capacity. Right here, this is right above the fender well that had that little blowout. And you see we've replaced the flooring there. We've trimmed it up. Our guys really did a fantastic job of that. You know, they really did an excellent job patching that up. Again, we stand behind our work. And notice that, I mean, we didn't hide it from you. We didn't duck this issue. We told you about it. So we're obviously confident in our techs. We have some very good guys back here. Next to the fridge, you have a very large pantry. And notice the shelving is adjustable. If you want to, you know, make higher, smaller, lower shelves, fewer shelves, you can do whatever you want with it. It's kind of a handy little feature. Before the day and age of 67-inch flat screens and fifth wheels, you had nice little TVs like this, roughly I don't know, 32-ish. It's plenty. It's plenty considering where you're sitting in this, because your primary seating spaces are located directly across from the TV. That's fine. That's plenty of viewing. Plus, you do have the electric space heating fireplace down here. That is, like I mentioned, an electric heater, and it doesn't burn up your propane. So if you are at a place where you've already bought the electricity and it's a little chilly in like a spring morning, a fall afternoon, something like that, kick this on. Don't burn up your propane. Save your propane. We have cloth shades all the way around, and I left some open, some closed, and you can see there's still plenty of light in here, but you get privacy because they did box off the sides of these. The recliners here are a little different style than I've ever seen, and they have a really sharp look to them. I like the little wing sides there, just a nice touch, a classy touch. And you know, looking at all the fabrics and upholsteries, everything here is in really sharp shape. They used it, but they did not wear this thing out. They did not beat it up at all. I love the little radius tabletop here. It's just, I don't know, it's very cozy at home. It's very sharp looking. Everything is so square and boxy in most RVs. That I like when you see something a little different. I left all the cabinetry open here in the kitchen because this thing has some excellent storage space here in the kitchen. Beginning with the pantry on the left side of the frame, you've got overhead and lower storage in the slide out. This is all bonus space because this is all in the slide right here. So your big appliances are pushed back, they're out of the way. So you get all this extra countertop space and just a truckload of cabinet space both above and below here. And I love that they threw some shelves in there to really actually double the massive amount of space you have. And there's so many cabinets, they're almost fighting with one another. 3 easy steps, not 2 big steps. So if you've maybe had some knee or hip work, not a problem. And they really planned this door well. The door opens away from the stairs, so you don't have to walk up, open a door toward you, and back down the stairs, and then walk back up around the door. The reason I like that is folks who have had, again, knee or hip work or something like that, you don't need to be taking extra stairs. You just need to go up or down, and that's it. And that's what you get in this fifth wheel right here. The bathroom's pretty darn nice. There's a lot of foot room in here too, which I like. And you see that there's air and heat vents everywhere, but the inclusion of this oversized mirror here is awesome. It really, really helps brighten up the area, especially considering it's right next to this skylight right here, so there's plenty of airflow. Spinning around here, pardon me. The bedroom, we do have a full bed in a slide. We've got a nice big dresser right there. Lots of storage space. Little TV entertainment center up there in the corner. And again, big front wardrobe up front here. And the bed in the slide, so you can walk around the bed. You can get into the bed easily. And again, this is in pretty sharp shape. I mean, it's clean. It's very well kept. We've not sent the detail crew through. You can see that they had obviously been cleaning and vacuuming their floors. The countertops all shine. I mean, they took care of everything. They really did a sharp job taking care of this. 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping. Have some fun.